Good morning. I am not sure what's going on with my stomach because I'm still not really able to eat much. I was so hungry yesterday, made a nice plate of pasta, could barely choke down a third of it. I managed a granola bar before bed. And I do have some granola bars with me, and they're 98% sugar, so I figure the glucose alone will keep me going. But I am running on fumes. And the weather, like, it's just so hot. Today, when I woke up, it said it was going to be 29. And when I left the hotel, it said it was going to be 30. And I just looked again, and now it says it's going to be 31. And it is really humid. I'm already sweating, and it's nuts. And I didn't get out of the hotel as early as I would have liked. Earlier than yesterday, but it's already like long after 7. So I don't know. Fortunately, once you get up in the canyons, it's much cooler, so I should be okay for a while anyway. And I did find a particular canyon I want to check out today. It's described as crazy. I'm headed into the park the same way I left yesterday, which means there's no ticket booth up here, but I don't think that matters. I think if I run across a ticket booth, I'll just buy a ticket then. I don't know. I'm just hoping I'm not going to get like a ticket, like a citation or something, you know. I think it should be fine though. I've got change with me. I'm ready to buy one whenever I can. So kind of excited and just hoping I've got the energy for it. Off we go. Well, made it up the hill. Woohoo! Small accomplishment. The hike to the hike is pretty exhausting. Those are the high totchers in the distance. I can hear a train now. I can see the train down there. I'm headed into the park on a completely different trail, which is kind of nice. Always good to see something new. Gonna follow the yellow markers for a little bit. Hopefully we'll get to that gorge pretty quick. There is a ticket booth, but there's nobody here. And there's no place to leave money or pick up a ticket, so the plan has not changed. To its previous owner, this stick was a chew toy, but I'm using it to remove spider webs from the trail. This cable is a nice upgrade. It's very firmly attached, much better than those wobbly, rusty chains. I had a tiny little granola bar. These were like the best I could find. They're only like €0.50, but I did the math. It's about 22% sugar. Sitting pretty heavy in my stomach. Woo! I haven't seen a single person since I left town. It was like an hour and a half ago. Unfortunately, the canyon I wanted to hike is one of the special ones that requires gear. They had a really nice big sign that had English on it and explained it all better than I've read so far. I don't think you need a guide. I think you just need the gear and you need a permit, and the permit's just €5. I don't know how much gear rentals are. I'm familiar with the gear, so that would be fine. It's just a harness, couple carabiners, and a helmet, really. I don't know. It's something I could do. I'm definitely enjoying this park a lot. I wouldn't be able to do it today. It would take too long to go get gear and come back, but I'm starting to think I might spend a few extra nights here. It's kind of like my hotel. Turned out to be a lot cheaper than I thought it would be. And, well, I don't really have any other plans. This park is just lovely, and it's not overcrowded. And I could definitely spend a few more days in here. Well, I'm not even upset that I couldn't do the other hike because this alternate one is turning out to be pretty awesome. My alternate route dumped me out at this intersection where I have some choices, and one of them is Falcon Dale. It says it's one of the wildest ravines in the park, and it has the Vale waterfall, which is 75 meters, and a bunch of other little waterfalls. And it says it's extreme hiking and requires appropriate equipment, but it really just says sturdy hiking boots. So I'm going to assume it doesn't say anything about needing a special permit or any harness or anything. I'm going to assume it's okay, and I'm gonna go for it. The trail is a little wild. I don't know how long this tree's been here, but the water levels are really low, so far I haven't got my feet wet. Oh, it's so nice in here. Frog down there. Oh, there he goes. Where'd he go now? This had me really puzzled for a minute, but then I realized these are all walking sticks that have been abandoned here because it's time to start climbing some ladders. I can see a ladder over there. Big ladder. So beautiful. Looks like I've got a few ladders to climb. Well, a little wobbly, but seems secure. Here goes. Not my favorite climb ever. The base of that ladder is literally resting on some rocks. It's loose. And I skipped one of the rungs because the welds were broken. bit of a workout. I just had a really nice chat with the only other person I've seen in this ravine, and he knows the area well. He hikes here a lot. He says this is his favorite ravine in the entire park, and it's better than the one that I couldn't do because I didn't have gear. He says that one gets really busy and there's lots of queues. But he also said rentals are €5, and then yeah, another €6 for a permit, so it's nothing. I can't stop giggling about this log. It's a trap. It's the slipperiest, mossiest thing that I've ever laid eyes on. It would be suicide to attempt to cross on that log. Yeah, hilarious. I sort of felt like I was at the top, but I still have a way to go. Huh. These are wobbly ladders. That was a long, exhausting climb out of there. And now I'm in the center of the park and I've got a long way to get back. The gentleman I talked to recommended a route back. He said it's pretty much downhill all the way. And it's a trail I haven't done, so I'm gonna trust him. Oh man, like I am basically at peak elevation. Like this is about as high as you can get in this park. I just met a family that had lost the trail. So I stopped and the guy spoke English, so we consulted my app. Turns out I wasn't on the trail either. Wasn't having too much fun on this gravel road and had another 10 kilometers to walk to get back. So I rented a bike. €7.50. It's mostly downhill on this road. I'll be able to grab a bus at the bottom or a train, but it's kind of fun. Has no gears, just brakes and shocks and all downhill. Oh man, some of this has been way more technical than I was expecting it to be. And steep. I actually walked down a little section. In hindsight, I really should have got the helmet. It was a little bit terrifying. Like, I mean, I fishtailed a few times, slammed my pedal into a couple rocks. Probably went a little faster than I should have, and my arms and my hands are killing me. Kind of lost feeling in my fingers. I've never used disc brakes before, but the bikes are in pretty good shape. I think they service them every single time they come down the mountain. I think I need a beer. Oh boy. Oh, I have a feeling that's the bus I want. Should I run? Oh, I think I can run. It's so far. I was looking the way in. I ran for the bus. It was there. I thought I had to try, so I ran for it and I made it. It was blissfully air conditioned. It's a pretty quick trip back to town, just a couple euros. Saved myself like 8 or 9 kilometers of walking, I think, by doing the bike and bus thing. And the bike was €8. Not super cheap, but whatever. I'm back in town now. Oh, that burger was so good too. I didn't even try to eat the bun. It was way too much food, but I needed some protein, I think, and my stomach's not even mad at me, so that's a win. Almost back at the hotel. So ready for a shower. Found a cat.